So, happy Wednesday to all of you. I don't know if any of you watched back from 1985 to 1992 the TV show MacGyver. Actually, I did not. And now it's back on since 2016. I still don't watch it. But my good friend John Hartman, who some of you know, recently wrote a column about his ministerial staff and the members of the church, and it resonated with me, and I wanted to say a good word about that as well. He talked about how and I want to say it about us now, how we really have some MacGyver type ministers that are serving in our church right now. Not only a lot of lay people, but our ministers on the staff here. John said about MacGyver is that he always did whatever was needed to get the job done, and he brought 100% to every dilemma that he faced. I want to say particularly three names: Bryant, Leah, and Mary. It's a real privilege for me to serve alongside such committed service in MacGyver type ministers. All of us who are ministers, none of us had any preparation in seminary for what we're going through right now. They didn't teach us in seminary how to deal with a pandemic. And so we all are trying to give our very best out of a heart that desires for all of you who are members of Wake Forest Baptist to grow in your relationship with Jesus Christ. But think about what we're going through right now. Think about Mary. Right now, along about this time, we'd be having over 100 children gathering with all kind of energy and life for Vacation Bible School. No Vacation Bible School. But she's planning something called Compassion Camp, meeting on Sundays, wanting to provide and still find a way to grow children in their faith in Jesus Christ. Every day putting out resources, finding ways. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of parents now, understandably so, are just exhausted from having a hangover from teaching school at home. And they just don't want to do anything more. And we get that. So how do we minister where there's not a desire to be ministered to? Or Leah. Normally the highlight of the whole youth year is the youth mission trip. No youth mission trip, but instead of reduced experience, where she is trying the very best to have some spiritual experience, a way the youth can not only minister to others, but be continued in community with each other. And then there's Bryant, where all the science now says that you can't have choirs, you can't have singing and worship. And so some days he just feels like, what in the world does he have left to offer? But every one of them, I watch them every day. I serve alongside them. I see that despite everything working against what we want to be doing, they are working hard daily to find ways to creatively give you gifts that reflect the calling of their ministry. You know, this past Sunday, my sermon was about, on Father's Day, who will say the blessing? You might want to say a word of blessing to three committed servants that are ministering in the name of Jesus Christ, that are giving their very best. I can't say enough how proud I am, how they inspire me, how we all are working together to be the very best that we can be, and given circumstances that none of us could control, none of us had anything to do with. And yet we want to say to all of you in this church, we want you to be a part of what we're doing. We are committed to growing the faith that is yours, but we want you to partner with us. And right now, there are some days we feel like we're losing you, but because just the times that they are. And so hang tight, creatively worship with us virtually, find ways to participate in children and youth activities, and continue to be strong, that we continue to get through this one day and come out on the other side stronger than ever. But we have three ministers that you could not ask for a better ministry. And I hope all of you will add a word of blessing to them. So have a good day and know that you matter to us.